thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Yeah, you just touched my dirty ass slipper.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Ah, he sunk. Ooh.
This is caught.
Oh my God.
Oh, now they're going
down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets
Take
up a 1st and goal.
Bullshit.
Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up golden opportunity. Strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it?
I think it was that
his ability
My
to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting.
What did you eat last night, this morning when you woke me up?
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
21.
Oh, they added a will in there? Oh, I'm about to get on.
He's going to get it running right.
Yo, what is up with this running, man? This shit is slack, man.
They'll wind up losing 3.
Yo?
And now it's 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just
to the 1 yard line, I can't get the fuck in because the nigga won't run.
Go for it.
Run the fucking ball, man.
Here's McKinnon, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
Here we go, y'all. Go last stand.
Hey, sing Gronk. The fuck?
They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down.
Oh, let me run this play real quick.
Now Garoppolo.
Ooh, good defense. Wow.
Complete. The former Pro Bowler Glover Quinn there making the play. A chance to get some momentum in the second quarter, getting their first trip in the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And that's complete to Luke Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
He told him, don't be mad.
On 1st down at Stafford. Wilson snags it left side.
Wow, that man a
good game.
Hey, why the hell your mic
pick
come
up
off,
there at 22.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate, And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield the first yards on each play.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
You got the
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. Detroit. Marvin Jones from 21 yards away. And the Lions are in for 6. Now Matt Prater for the point after.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal.
And that was the AI. That wasn't even me.
Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to
trying to catch
last night with after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 21. On play action, it's Garoppolo. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. This is caught.
Bring that in, Darkson! The fuck?
Taken
Let's
down,
go!
but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Oh. A-Pod, shots fired. Bang, 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 bang.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking for Garcon. He's got it. Touchdown for
Celebrate, baby.
Pierre Garcon from 10 yards out. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Gould able to tack on the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Gould now out to kick it away.
No.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Why you down in it,
run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Stafford on 1st down.
Get him.
And the pressure gets
the rookie. Hey, rookie. I see you, kid.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that,
you done whip me the fuck up. Let's go.
I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
All of these drugs in my body. I
The
gotta
job
take
becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Stafford now on second down.
Play that shit, E.
Pressure
You get
too
an
great,
interception,
and he
cuz.
goes down
You
once
get an
more.
interception, cuz.
Eric Armstead in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here. Just to try
No,
and get
not the
some
greatest of
space.
all time.
2 minutes to go here in the first half.
They
We'll
probably
come
go
back
go.
here right after this. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Let's go!
Yet again, the pass rush
First
has
safety
been
in Madden
relentless.
19.
This
I know y'all
time,
ain't got no
it yields a
safety
safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Let's just take it around the 12.
You must only got a limited turbo.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown,
Explain,
you have to
nigga.
go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
The
When
turbo,
you scored points,
the turbo,
it's a whole lot better view.
the
than when you're
turbo. My
trying to figure
niggas
out how to
keep
fix
running off
things
slow
there.
and shit.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent.
Oh, so it, boy.
Wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
I ain't even peep the time. Tripping.
21. Move it up, fellas.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And he's going to go down again. Ezekiel Ansah. He's the one to get him this time.
Come on, E.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it.
I'm playing, damn. No, I don't play with him, Vivi.
And this will be taken at the 13. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
Hey,
and the offense will take
he's
over
the greatest of all time.
with a new set of downs. Here's the Detroit offense
He's the
now
GOAT.
as they head back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
Ain't nobody offer, though.
Thinking about
you know
jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
Yeah, I already know niggas would have did that shit. I already know.
A good run there on first down.
I already
leave
know.
them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well.
What they update besides the cars?
The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On the ground.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball
y'all
skills
got
right
5
there,
already?
partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've been coming away with the interception.
11.
You played it,
So
Billy?
after the INT, it's Garoppolo. That's to the
That shit
right
whack as
side,
fuck,
complete
bro.
to Kittle. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
I promise you, bro.
Now hold everything here.
promise
We're going to
you.
get a timeout
Shit
by the
trash,
offense.
bro.
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to
Yeah,
go.
like, I
here
don't
in
care
half
about
number
graphics,
one.
though. I'm about the
Garoppolo
gameplay.
now.
Like, I played last
Only
year's
one
shit.
pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Damn.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader.
But you ain't play. You gotta play the
Back at the
motherfuckers.
closing stages of the
I'm
first
telling you.
half.
Yeah, they gotta pack. They gotta
Quarterback,
pack
he's
a lot of
morphed into
shit.
one of the better safeties in the league, and he just finished this one off.
Like,
with
this
that nice
turbo
pick.
shit is goofy as hell.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Solomon Thomas in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Sacks, a growing theme in this first
Yeah, you
half.
see
This
Solo.
is 2nd and long. The final shot before the break, Stafford. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
No, not go.
Gold now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
He over there with Sharvon.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard
He
line.
playing Sharvon. He got to
The
play
Lions
Sharvon.
offense now with a football first here to begin quarter
Ravens,
number
Browns,
3.
Steelers.
They're down here, but very much
And,
in this game.
Bengals.
What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're
Nah, he
doing
got the
is
Giants.
emphasizing the things that went well in the
Hey,
first
hey,
half
Billa.
and wanting more of that.
Billa, who
Sure,
gotta
you
play-
go over
who
some of
gotta
the errors
play-
and clean up
Billa.
some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive. Stay focused.
That's totally right. That's totally right, Sid.
And then we'll take it from there.
See how that rest
Boy, that dude is on my nerve, man.
Who got to play for a team, y'all?
I think
Who
it
got to
takes
play for
all
a team?
kids.
at their own 26.
Nobody knows.
And the play clock at 5. We're going to
I'm
get
trying
a
to watch
timeout.
that game and shit.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as
Jay-
they burn one here in this third quarter.
J. Job and who, Billa? What team that's for?
Second half starts with a run by Abdullah. Only a couple there.
Damn.
She'll be brought down about the 28.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive,
Man, that's fucked
not
up,
a tendency
Ted.
breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
To throw on second down. Stafford.
Good throw,
On the
E.
left side here, Wilson.
He dropped it.
The play goes for 19 yards. Gives
Oh,
him a
he
new
caught that
set
bitch.
of downs.
Good shit.
And
Nice
there's a
throw,
completion
boy.
to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And
No, not
he'll
thank
lose
you, baby,
yardage
for the
on
ride.
play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I'm trying to see that update. I want to see what that shit look like. Oh, I fell down. Look at Solo.
And he is met
Look
in
at Solo.
his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Trevon, go to bed.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
We coming, E! You gotta throw that motherfucker, nigga.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
They put the bow and arrow in there?
And we'll see what he can do on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen,
kill him, Stack. Get him, Stack.
Defense, we got
Shoot,
the
nigga.
got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down.
Get him,
Let's see if
Stack.
the
You can
offense
do
gets
it.
done.
Now, it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Move it up, fellas. 13.
Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Look at that! I was about to say, boy. I was about to say. I was about to say,
territory down to the 40-yard line.
If he wouldn't have caught that motherfucker, boy.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
McKinnon. Space to run past the 20.
I get it now. I get it now. Okay. Okay.
A good gain of 14 there.
I get it now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down.
Oh, he's still on his feet. Let's go.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further.
Oh,
just when you want on a
I got
first down
money.
run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Oh, he ain't the Agua.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw.
Throw that shit away, Jimmy G.
And he just
Throw that shit away, Jimmy
out
G.
of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there.
Shervon, you're very violent against your teammates, man.
Had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
After the incompletion, here now.
He always say that shit like, shoot.
On 3rd down, they'll try to run for it on the draw.
Oh.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Something flying? No, he's smoking that good dude.
Run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It's definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Is all the crates still the same color? Purple and, I mean, green, purple, then gold?
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
All the maps still the same? It's still got the compass and all that?
They'll try and run with McKinnon.
Let's go, Jared.
Across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Jerick McKinnon taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Man, that nigga Davis over, E.
Now Gold for the extra point.
Oh, I fucking missed that, dude.
Gold with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
A car fell?
Gold now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
Hey, Villa.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
Villa, I take my previous statement about the game back.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here.
It ain't a whole bunch of turbo. Like, that's what you don't got to use turbo. Yeah, I know. I like that.
For his 2nd sack of the night.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush.
Look at Solo. He don't get
time
hot,
and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all
gonna
night
get a kill
long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey, man,
looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And into the end zone.
Celebration.
Pick 6 for the 49er D as they
hey,
score the touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case,
but
by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Gold to add the extra point.
Damn, nigga, you gonna run into my
attack on the extra point. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like...
And now look at
this.
Oh, Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He's going to let one fly for Tate. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does, is embolden a secondary. They feel good about
Don't be
what's
sorry,
going on,
dude.
and they just play better and better.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
And the pressure gets to
him down. Take him down.
Stafford is sacked. Eric Armstead in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They're able to locate Wilson.
Why when he jumping tackle him? He's going to run behind him.
Luke Wilson, 47 yards. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
Sounds about right.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Good one, able to haul it in. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first. Big hook up
still
there.
watching
Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack.
Oh, you was watching on the PlayStation.
Free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The linebacker, Christian Jones, there to make the stop.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
21.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
What? Oh, you switched that. He like, no, put that on 1.
2nd and 5.
Hell yeah. He like, oh, I ain't going to argue with y'all about giving me extra money. Ooh.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
That's funny as hell,
enemy
bro.
territory. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
All right, I'm starting to like the game now, man. This shit play good. Nah, I just couldn't figure out the running because I was holding turbo out the
Time
backfield.
for a
You can't do
break.
that.
We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Yeah, you could. But not as much as this one, boy. This one, if you hold that bitch too long, the nigga will start jogging. And his DTs will catch you on this one. He caught me from the back with a DT,
Garoppolo
bro.
on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight
shit,
that
I ain't know
little bit
that
of panic
shit.
that emerges.
For real?
You've got to play the ball really well.
I did not
It's a
know that
50-50
shit.
jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And that one
Hey,
blown
roll
up
like
quickly,
to run the ball,
as he's
too.
going to be
I
stopped
run this
before he
fucking
can
ball.
even get started. And they'll lose a yard
Yeah,
that
it's a
time,
lot.
and that's going to lead to a third down.
I had one just now, but
The
it was
Niners on
I stripped
third
him from the
down.
back.
They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
Man, I kicked
No, I
that
just
bitch in the
needed
end
the
zone.
extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. On first down at Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down.
Look at the fucking
Stafford
rookie.
is sacked. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Stack's crazy. Stack's crazy. That nigga said,
To throw on second down. Stafford.
Blah!
A desperation throw deep downfield. And he's unable to grab it.
good D,
Thought he might
Kilo.
have had
Good D.
position, couldn't hold on.
Good
Third
D,
down.
Kilo.
Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
Oh, you
And you know
drugging
they
my
got to
body. I
keep
got
going
this
for the
in my body.
big
You
shot,
fucking my
right? So
core.
defensively, you play what they call top down.
gonna put my nigga
Nothing
Gunna on
behind
that?
you. Make
What?
everything get completed in front.
Play faked Abdullah. It's Stafford. And he couldn't hang on to
Yeah, we
it
hitting
through
out
the
here, E. You better
contact.
chill the fuck out, bro.
Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They
They've
want
been
that
very
old
cohesive,
road back.
knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Stafford. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2, doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation, because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately, that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
The 49ers getting set to trot out there. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other
Right?
sports.
Always, hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if
Ah,
the other person
wrong hole,
and
bro.
Now you still have an opportunity. That's why they like to use them all the way through.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hurry up. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Garoppolo's going to throw it. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down.
Good game, E.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams,
What you mean they
no
changed the
matter
crates?
where
What
they're
you mean?
predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Hey, yo, in the franchise mode, it automatically saves your highlights from the game. You can look at them after the game and shit. I like that. Yeah, I can't wait for that shit neither. Hey,
So that'll
hey,
do it
first
for
game
us.
of the
For
first game of
Charles
the
Davis
new
and all
name.
our crew,
I put a spanking
I'm
on.
Brandon Gaudin.
I
You've
put a
been
spanking on.
watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
That Hard Knocks about to come on, Shervon. 10 o'clock. Well, 5 minutes. The Hard Knocks, the Browns. I gotta watch that shit, man. I'm going to bed after that. I thought my smile was on. Why not? Go outside? Alright, I gotta go get it. Hey y'all. Hey y'all, pick me up after Shervon leave and shit. Yo, y'all in the match, yo? Damn, nigga, y'all supposed to pick me up. What the fuck, man? That's fucked up, man.